allowing it. No one does it, and even when they do, there's so many wolves out there that distract you from this. They do. But can't you see that this was on TV and this was broadcasted and this is what was so much that you were indulged in? What did you see what the world will become then? But let's rewind it. Maybe let's fast forward it. And let's see what is on TV right now to see it. Let's see who's speaking right now that's in that seat. Let's see who lying there comfortably. Let's see it. Let's hear it to see it. Oh, I see a real nice, pretty woman. A real handsome man. It's gonna be good then. Oh, really? And then I hear the things that they speak then. I'll always be disappointed. And those people get rewards because of this. And they're getting rewards, that's the question. They are then. Because of this that they're broadcasting. And this is paid advertisement. And it's not non-profit. Just as it's non-worth nothing. And they still get what? Rich because of this. This is you telling me this. Who could be in control of this? Who could be allowing it? That's the question. The profanity that they speak and applaud it just because of it. Just because of it, that's the reason. So who are the ones that's applauding this? The audience. Who are the audience then to see? Wolves, as I know it. But they're just regular people. They look like me and you. Every color, as you call it, around the sun and under it. I have no choice but to know to see that I have to go against the world's philosophy to see that it's reversed then. Because you've been teaching me that it's what I see is what I see then. You've been teaching me that if it smells like an apple, then it's an apple then. I don't have to go forensics with this to know this. So I give credit to what I give credit to, IQ. Just a brilliant thing as I call it, because you use it when you need it. But it doesn't save you for some reason, because something in this been big-headed. Something in this been telling you that it's only one-sided, so you speak it cursing. You've been cursed. You're speaking cursed things, perverse. Now if I say it that way and you don't understand it, then I'll be the wrong one. Matter of fact, I done walked up on a scene realizing this, because I live here too to see. Why could I ever then? Maybe it's just here to help you. Maybe if you just listen. So the things of what I'm saying is tell you that you might be asleep, because the things of what you're saying is things that they taught us to see. I don't blame you. But you be a lost sheep, you be a lost sleep, not knowing this. You stray away then, and that's what you're doing. We know the enemy. We know what they're doing. You aren't those people that are the ones that come up with this master plan. But you be the ones. You be the ones watching this. You be the ones. You be the ones using this. Saying mockery, saying copycat of the spirit, because that's what you're doing. You sound just like them, I tell you this. So what you call it, keeping up with society as you see it. How many ways do we have to say it? We not here for a motive, as you call Jehovah's Witness. We not here for it. I ain't knocking down birds. I'm sitting right here in my own house, just as you know it, independently. High integrity. Can I say it? Not boosting. I said it's for a message. This is for a message to ever think that it was ever them. I tell you, they talk about not being woke to this in certain places. I say I be this everywhere that I need to be. So they prohibit this. So I tell you, why do they then? You can remember today in one concept and don't know it the next. But once it touches your soul and you bear witness to this, then you're going to truly remember it, because you got no choice to. I tell you this, to drink from that cup. I would be proud to, I'm just telling you, but since I couldn't remember it, how could this be? So wouldn't you expect the person to be able to articulate it because of the feeling, the knowing, the seeing, the hearing, all theories of it? That's the only time that I use your theory to see. I seen what I seen to see. Now I know the real reason. Physically, you think no one sees you. You think no one knows these things because you try to hide it physically. Nothing is hidden, even though it's in the darkness. Oh, it will come to light because he known of it. If I ever did something, which I've done then, and things that I don't remember, then I'm probably gonna be wanting to take this now than later then. Let me drink from this cup then. Let me double this. a deep feeling. This is because the Spirit bear witness. This is the only reason. So I don't even blame a person if they couldn't. I don't get nothing from that you think is important. I mean, if anything, all you get is profit from it, and never learning or growing from it. Never really teaching the real life, real things in life. Question that to see, well then know it. And you should question where to find it so you would seek it. And can you not recognize it? Is it a curse then? You know it, but you can't hold on to it for some reason. Is it your story then? Is it your purpose? You can hold it. If you can find it, why can't you hold on to it? Why can't you keep it then? Because the only conclusion comes to that it wasn't meant for you. And that was my understanding. That how could I know of these things written? How could I have known to not have read it? How could I have known to not know nothing of it? To find out that it was a prophecy, that a prophecy means that it was foretold for the reason, at a point in time of it. To find out that that was just the outside of the book covering. To find out when you opened it and you read it, it was many of the stories of what you've been through to see the ancestry, to find you in the book of life, to see, have you been woke to this at the right time of it? Revelation, reassurance, you talk about guidance. I said, what a coincidence that these movies and these shows speak about it. For this right time then. So I don't claim to be anybody. I just claim to be telling the truth about this. So the grass, and for me to interpret these things, for you to know it, to see it, I said I gotta go deep in the past. I tell you this, let me rehearse it, put more soul to this. Cause there's many gems around this. I say, if you don't want to hear this, that's cool. Because I tell you, where there's counsel, there is blessing. Where there's blessing, there is counsel. Because I tell you that in order to help you know to see these things, because it's the only reason that you can see it, to survive in this. It's said that we can't save everybody as you see it. But you see that he's here to want to save everybody to see. He don't want nobody to fall away as I tell it. My toes in some things, I tell you it, and could have did it. I tell you Virgin Mary could have did it that one time and could have got it. So she told her story then. So I think everybody has a story of this sin because it's out here crouching, isn't it? And I could become Susan, but I didn't. It's by your actions, but you're real beautiful as you can use to flaunt them. It comes to the spiritual, the mentality of it, and your actions, that's what we take it seriously. We don't want to discredit nothing of the beauty because the beauty is the glory of God because his image is no mistakes in it. Your actions, and then what you chose to do with your beauty then, is what we're disappointed in. Just like anybody can choose to do it. I can put on makeup or I can use my natural beauty, whatever it is, to amplify the situation. I say, Susan, I'm just a girl too. I'm just a person in the wilderness as you. We're not here to belittle you. I'm just here to tell you. And I'm here to not hold nothing back to see it helps you. It's time for us to rise. It's time for us to be awoken. So what was that gonna look like then? The truth. The truth that been buried. And they've been digging. And they gonna lie and they poisons, fertilize soil then. Revelation. And I'm not gonna lie to you and say that he's not coming. Nothing's happened to me to see. It's enlightenment, definitely. It's not nothing other going below to tell you, the devil got me. Never could get from it. No, I think I'm coming from out of it. This road leads to glory. I'm setting you up for a bright future, but in the end, meaning after you go through this, after you go through this suffering, I'm telling you, it's happening. I have to speak. that. If you only get the chance to, then. And then I say after that, well, at least I did. Thank you.